Hi, Assalamualaikum and good evening to Madam Atika. So today, my group will discuss our personal reflection on how we evaluate ourselves, what we learn, the knowledge and skills that we gain, as well as the challenge that we face in PEC 600 entrepreneurship class. So I will start first. So hi everyone, my name is Nur Ana Shafika binti Nozamri. I'm taking Bachelor in Counseling and Guidance. So as long as I was in PEC 600 class, what I understood that entrepreneur is someone who is passionate and innovative, who creates their own business. And entrepreneurship is all about pursuing opportunities, and it's about looking for areas to provide a service or a new product that the public might need it. It's also about taking the initiative to bring our ideas to life. So according to what I have discovered in PEC 600 class, there are 4 categories of entrepreneur. So from what I remember is Dr. Faiz mentioned that the 4 categories is the inventor, the second is the small business owner. So usually in the small business owner, it's like small business entrepreneur employs less than 500 workers. And then the online entrepreneur and the home business owner. So moving forward, my strength and weakness. So my weakness is I like to make decision and not clear my mind before making big decision, which is not good because if I want to be a entrepreneur, I have to make the best decision. So to improve my weakness, for example, if I face stressful situations, I have to take a step back, be mindful of my feelings, and approach the problem later with a clear mind. So moving on, my strength is willingness to try new things. So if I want to be entrepreneur, I will have to be constantly faced with new tasks that will put my skill to the test, meaning that I have to accept the challenge. So I need to be prepared to innovative, think outside of the box, and have the necessary experience and skills to take on the task. Another of my strength is that curiosity. Curiosity is another of my strength because I'm constantly curious to know more and more. So why do I say that this is my strength? Because from what I heard that entrepreneur are always looking to learn new things. They always ask good questions and look for ways to improve themselves and their business. So aside from my strength and weakness, this PEC 600 class is quite fun for me because I learned how to create new product, promote them on social media using marketing strategies, which is new knowledge for me because before this, I was never interested in learning about strategic marketing or selling product before. So but PEC 600 class provide a lot of knowledge for me. So I also see that my communication skills have improved as well. As this subject required a lot of communications and I needed to communicate with others to advertise our product. And I realized that my communication skills have been improved. So lastly, how PEC 600 benefits me in the future. So I believe that my strength that I gained from PEC 600 entrepreneur class will benefit me in the future because one of the many lessons that I can learn from entrepreneur is their willingness to face problem and take chance. Entrepreneurship teach me that failure is not the end of the world, rather it is an opportunity to learn and try again because goals and desire cannot be realized without drive. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Aina. Hello, my name is Shamin Khadija Aisha, and I'm taking Bachelor of Psychology. Here, I want to emphasize more on the project that I have completed with my groupmate. For starters, I'll be explaining on what entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship, en- entrepreneurship, huh?
Entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship is. Sorry. Okay, entrepreneurship skills are problem solving, flexibility, and adaptability. By taking the initiative, self-awareness, and resilience are all skills which I learned in PEC class. It also encompasses a broad range of various skill sets like technical skills, leadership and business management skills, creative thinking. We were taught a lot, especially by completing the task that was given, which is to originate our own product. It sounds very simple, but it was very complex considering that a product wants to be sold has a lot of important components such as research and development, target market, and so on. Okay, so based on the task, we did a smartwatch known as Gen C smartwatch that has a lot of features such as alerting, notifying, information keeping. Okay, so the benefits of the watch was it can save time, it has a notification reminder, and it has insurance. It also comes in variety of colors like emerald green, black and blue, and black and blue. Okay, and for the target market and the target price, it was based on the research that we have conducted so that the product will be sold effectively. Because if the product, if the watch is sold higher than the market price for smartwatches, then most probably people will not buy it, consider it's a new watch. But if it's too cheap, then people would think it's a bit, what do you call? Like people will not trust the product because it's cheap, you know? Okay. Okay. So based on the task, sorry. So based on the task, was it successful? I would consider it as successful based on our lecturer recently, which Dr. Faiz. He liked the product. The product was beyond our ability, I might say, because it was not easy. A lot of factors come in hand, but we managed to pull it off as a group. Now, obviously, we managed to complete the task by the supervision of our lecturer. Producing a product alone is very complex. But with the class of entrepreneurship, it has taught us a lot of the importance of teamwork and leadership skills, communication and listening, financial skills, analytical and problem solving, critical thinking skills, strategic thinking and planning, technical skills, time management, branding, marketing, and networking skills. I remember during class, Dr. Faiz's teaching style was not only by the book. He did mention and taught us a lot based on his personal experience. He did self-disclose about his past successes. And based on that, I think we did learn better. For me personally, I did learn better because like I could understand him more. You know, I could understand the knowledge that was given more instead of just him teaching us by the book. And I find that very effective. Now, based on the knowledge that was given in class, we have used it in our project. Okay, as the one of the points that I mentioned just now, which is communication and listening, I have used it within our group mate during the project. Because from active listening to discussion during meetings, I was able to communicate effectively, and it helps me work better and to complete the task effectively. Okay. Okay, sorry sekejap . Okay. Likewise, effective communication can also means on how we promote awareness of our brand. And we did that. We promoted our product through TikTok, and we find it very convenient, and it was kind of like important for us to have our product to be seen as something that is very positive. And that was also a part of the teaching in class. Therefore, to summarize, I have learned a lot in class, and by using the knowledge given to complete the task, I know I will use entrepreneurial skills in future for my career. Therefore, I am really grateful to be able to learn everything. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Shami. So now, I will talk about my reflection. My name is Aina Aizara Betty Faisal. I'm taking Bachelor in Psychology. For the first one, I will talk about what I have learned in the class, basically the output that I get. So the first one is leadership and vision. Entrepreneurs need to develop effective leadership skill to guide their teams and organization. This include setting a clear vision, motivating the employees, and making a strategic decision. So for my group, I have that leadership and vision. Second one is communication and interpersonal skills. So effective communication is important for the entrepreneurs to convey their ideas, build relationship with stakeholders, and collaborate with their team members. The next one is the strategic planning and decision making. Entrepreneurs need to be skilled in strategic planning to set their goals, identify their opportunity, and formulate the effective business strategy. Decision-making skills are vital in evaluating options and making informed choices to drive the success of the venture. So next one is networking and relationship building. So I have built a strong network of contact and developing a relationship with my group mates. So this can help me to develop the relationship with my customer later in the future. For the next one, the skill that I gained before and after an entrepreneurship classes. So for the first one is leadership and communication. So basically in my group, I communicate well about what to do when doctor give us a task. So the next one is strategic thinking. Consider that I have developed the ability to think strategically, assess market opportunities, and formulate an innovative business strategy after taking the class. The next one is team building and human resource management, which that I analyze that I have improved my skills in building and manage a team, provide effective feedback, and fostering a positive work environment. The next one I will talk about my strength and weakness. So consider the area where I excel, such as strong communication skills and strategic mindset, and ability to build a relationship or to problem solving. For example, one of my strengths is collaboration skills, which I effectively work in teams and contribute my expertise and actively collaborate with the classmate as well to achieve the shared goal. So for my weakness is that where that I reflect on the area where I face challenges or require further improvement. For example, for me is my presentation skills. The way that I deliver presentation and uh, public speaking may have been an area of weakness and that I requiring further development and practice. So for the last one, I will talk about my challenge during this class. For first one is the time management. It is because we have other classes and project also that we have to match each other timing to record our video or discuss our project. So next one is team dynamic. By collaborate with each member have their own point. So we have to take their point and listen carefully. The next one is uncertainty and risk, which is dealing with the risk that associate with the entrepreneurship, such as market. For the market that for me, I in the same group with Charmaine, which is we did the watch, and the watch is actually very cheap based on the function that it can do. So basically, it might be challenge for us to sell our product to everyone. So to conclude everything, I have learned more skills, and I have concluded that I had fun in this class and hope that I can use my skills that I gain in the future later. Thank you. That's all for me.
Okay, to continue this discussion, my name is Balkis Ashikin binti Muzaffar, and I'm taking Bachelor in Counseling and Guidance, BCG. And from the class that we have participated, which is PEC600 Entrepreneurship, I believe that from the class we learn about what is entrepreneurship itself and how to be an entrepreneur in the future or even in the present time. And I believe that some of the skills that I gain is how to analyze competitors, such as we can like compare the prices that we have came up with about the product, because some of the tasks that we have to do is that we need to figure out how to sell a product and so on. So we need to find we need to find our competitive analysis and all that. So we need to compare the prices, we need to compare the places, if the target market will buy our products and so on. And I also believe that I learned how to think of new product ideas with my classmates, and we exchange ideas, and we are being open-minded with all the suggestions, because one of the tasks is that we need to create a new product that would be beneficial to everyone. So because of the present time, there are a lot of new products in the market. So we need to figure out what exactly is a specific problem, for example. And my group has done a printer that is really easy to carry, and it is very practical for me. So I believe that it helped us to think out of the box. And some of the strength that I get from the class is I can understand the flows and actions required for a business, where we have to like plan everything in a detail so that we won't left anything behind. And I think some of the strength also is we can think of new business opportunity. Like for example, we need to figure out the problems that are currently have, and so from the problems we can think of some solutions that we can do a new business from that problems. And some of the weaknesses that I believe is because not everyone have a experience in the entrepreneurship world in a business. So we need to have more experience to be a successful entrepreneur. And I still find it difficult to think of ways to start a business because um, I have no experience in business, and I need more guidance to have my own business and to be an entrepreneur. So to conclude it all, I believe that in every business, we will always have challenges, and it is better to keep trying until we succeed rather than giving up before we try. And we also can make an example out of a few businesses in the country and not only from the overseas, because there are a lot of businesses also in the country that are successful, such as the Genting Highland, Ramly, and etc. And those are just some of the nearest example that we can get, that uh, if you try, it doesn't matter if you fail or not. What matters is that you try, and you should always be alert of the latest trend to have a successful business and to be a successful entrepreneur. And I think that's all from me, and I will pass it to my friend.
Good morning to Madam Atika, and my name is Moana Priya, anak perempuan Kanker. I'm from BCG. From this class, I learned a lot of things like entrepreneurships or entrepreneur have to take the risk for starting a new business, because from that they will learn a lot of things like a communication skill. They get the ability to take a risk and foster the innovation. So my first presentation was about researching about Shafika Aina. She was the entrepreneurship person that we research about it. And we'll learn about how she struggled to open a cosmetic company and a clinic. It's called as Aina. She also have some screen problem. So based on the screen problem, she developed the idea to make a cosmetics. So that's how she started the company. So she has a lot of struggle, and we learned from her struggle that how she developed a career development and what she achieves. And that the latest presentation we did was create a social media. I learned the thing how to promote the business by creating the social media, because we use Instagram to promote our business, such as Nasi Lemawan, and our business called as Nasi Receipt. So we learn about how to use the social media to promote our business, and we learn a lot of things like how to promote our business, how to find the methods, strategies, and all. And the strength I gained from this topic is I start to learn new things about the business, because it's the opposite side of my course. So it's like I learning a new things like how to start a business, how to promote the business and everything. So what I like about the class is it makes us to learn how to be creativity, innovative. Like we should create a new technology using new ideas. And my weakness is I'm not a communication person. So through this subject, I learn how to communicate with each other. And I'm still learning that thing. And to conclude everything is the subject is like interesting because sir always talk about his personal experience, how he struggle his small business, everything. So it's kind of is sharing his experience to make us think of new ideas. So it makes us to feel it's not like a normal class like we take a book, we write down, or we learn from something books or it's like we talking to each other. So that's all from me.
Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.